watch my other story, Ava, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It has lots of good reviews. I'm sure it does. And it's about the Avengers and Ava, my Ock.
If it really has good reviews, I feel bad for her.
65. I steal 100 cows. I now had only 3 tasks left, and this next one was to steal many cows. But not from a zoo? From a man with 3 bodies, except still only 1 head. Yes, it's fucking weird. His name was Geronimon, which is not his name in the book. I just looked it up. It's Garyon, but alright. And he had all the cows on his farm of evil. What?
This is just an Ultraman reference.
And a Ferris dog guarded them. Well, killing them will be the easy part, I swimped. Even though he has 3 bodies, he has only 1 head, so it will take 1 headshot.
Yes, but what if he fights back?
Oh no, Frank said worriedly. Then we kill him. I said it must be done for the Greta good. As I spoke this, I loaded bullets. I loaded bullets into my sliver-pated handgun, and it clicked all bad-ass.
What do we do with the cows? How can we carry them back?
Said Alabaster. Of course I picked him to quests, cause he was my eternal destiny to...
Oh,
Even though she was questioning him the last story?
Yup.
Even though she summoned Percy from the depths of science.
Yep.
Maybe there's a spell, I quoted. We found a spell. It made a giant golden goblet like a cup appear. I said wisely, we can put the cows in this cup, and it will float on the rivers all the way to Olympics.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I wanted to give them to Artemis and Apollo like a gift. Cause cows suck, and I didn't want 100 fucking cows.
So I'm giving them to my mother.
Yeah. So it was me and Alabaster and Frank motorcycled all the way to the farm of evil. It was like a farm, but evil. There was a Sinastra hill, and on it sat a mighty red barn. It had a tower of Silas.
Or Scylla's, and I think she actually...
Silos?
Did she spell that? No, silos. That's what she wanted, I think.
She's trying to say silos or whatever. You know.
Silos, there we go. Sorry. Tired.
No, that's fine. Silas connectioned to it, I knew. There within. The cows.
Silos are for grain, not
Yep.
for animals.
Oh no, she put them in there.
Aurora of evil hangs on this place. There is much death here.
Said Alabaster. 'Cause he was magic, he could tell this.
Magic, biatch. Well, let's grab the fucking cows and get out.
Said Frank, but he whispered it so no one else would hear this.
Especially us.
There is a god... A god? A god dog. There is a guard dog here, I explained. We can't make any unnecessary smells, or it will scent us with its keen nose. But right before I spoke this, Frank made an unnecessary smell.
What?
What the frick, what the fuck? I shouted. Frank looked pale.
Hera made me do it. She's against this question.
That would be an amazing power, just to make people fart on command. I saw a turkey that wandered past. It seemed to me like this was a Vishion, and the face of Hera looked at me from the face of this turkey with mocking. She's not the goddess of turkeys, she's the goddess of peacocks. I steeled my teeth with this rage, and with one wipe of my sword, this turkey was dead meat. But Hera was not. Aww. Suddenly there was a noise like a dog barking. A dog ran to us, and it was a guard dog. It was the biggest dog in the world, maybe even than Cerebros, except it had only 1 head. I prepared to shoot it, but as I posed my weapon, there was another thing coming towards us. It was Geronimo. Alabaster made a spell. He yelled.
Do I have to?
Yep.
Yes.
Stupid fine.
And in a flash like green light, Geronimo was on the ground, not dead, just unconscious. Also the dog as well. With 3 wavings of Asgard 2, they were dissolved into dust of earth. Quick to the barn, I yelled, and we ran to the barn. It was full of 100 cows. They were mowing thunderously. With help from Alabaster and Frank, I put the cows into the golden cup, and it floated down the rivers of the gods until it stopped in Olympics. Now these cows belong to Artemis and Apollo like a sacrifice.
She does realize that Mount Olympus is supposed to be on the highest mountain and take a hella strong river to get it up there.
66. The Cretan Bull. Artemis was pleased with the gift of many cows. She gave us the next task, and it was, I must catch the Cretan Bull. What if with all the cows I know, right? She's questioning her own story,
It's a Ferris bull, Tat spits fire and everything.
said Artemis.
Also, there is another thing. Thou canst not kill this bull.
That's bull, I snided. Get it? Like bullshit?
But after you catch it and bring it back to right here, you can sacrifice it. Maybe to Artemis or Apollo.
She couldn't just say me. She
No,
refers
she
to
has to speak
herself in the third
person.
person, said Artemis. I pondered my mind over this, but then it will be dead,
Yes,
But it will be here.
precisely.
said
But
Artemis.
it will be here.
Said Artemis. This clarified me. So I went to catch the Cretan Bull. It lived on an island called simply Crete.
Oh, Lord.
It was like 60 miles away, so it was a long ride with our motorcycles to an island? What, are you riding on water? I had a kick-ass sound system, so I hookered. I'm just gonna end it there. The end. My iPod 2 test speakers, and it played so loud that the ground shook under our wheels and the earth split like an earthquake. I considered to maybe have a party when I finished the tasks with alcohol and everything. Also, my fave bands would be invited to do the music.
The young teenagers in the fanfiction stories, I've noticed that they, and my character was drinking. It's like,
And having sex.
Yep,
And moshing to lose your virginity.
Simple plan.
but firstly,
Mosh the simple
Da-da-da.
plan.
the tasks. At last, we reached Crete. It was all rocky and evil, and we knew this would be the perfect place for the bull to attack. Well, it was a good thing I was wearing a lot of armor. It was flame-proof and also black with sliver designings. Designings. There was a crescent moon on the front. It shone fulsomely. On the other side, right on my back, there was one simple word. Can you guess what word it is? It's the word she uses every other time.
Magic.
Death! Also, I had Asgard too. It was my new fave weapon because I used it most. In case you forgot, it had a black handle and it was 5 feet long to a sharp point. It was so sharp it cut through solid crystal. Frank had a Japan's sword. It's called a katana. It was
oh, Lord.
Why does Frank have a Japanese sword when he's Chinese?
sharp, but not as sharp as Asgard too, because I must be better than everyone. Also,
Is that
not as
really how
long.
she spells it?
Also, not as long or big. Size doesn't
Shut-
matter, Flavia.
Shut it down, broski.
Also, blood red armor. Lastly, Alabaster had armor too, and it shimmered greenly. 'Cause heck it. It had magic shapes on it, like Triangles, but my stick. Well, just then the cretin bull busted from the rocks with a roar so loud that cracks opened in the earths. Flames swept from its mouth like cruel bees from a hollow log. It ran towards us. I garbed Drakina's doom and shot an arrow at its face, but it just bounced off like Superman. Frank shot it an arrow also, but this one bounced off too. It bounced off so hard it ricocheted and shot himself into leg. Ah.
Is that chips?
No.
It sounds delicious, whatever it is.
It's instant noodles.
Now it was only me and Alabaster to fight the bull. It was a deathly foe. What the why isn't it being shot? I yelled.
This is because it's made of metal.
Explained Alabaster. I looked and it was true. The bull was no ornery bull. It was made from buns. That's like metal. I had a wise idea then. Light bulb. Kill it with a spell, I yelled.
No, but we can't kill it. Artmia said so.
He remembered me. But you can knock it out, I said. Alabaster said the words of power and casted a spell, but something awful happened. It bounced off and hit Alabaster, and he was knocked unconscious. No. I realized then this bull was not alive. It was like a robot, which I didn't get from it being metal, apparently. So it couldn't be killed. Suddenly the bull ran towards Alabaster. I knew it was going to step on him and maybe kill him. No, I said, and I threw Asgard 2 at it, but it was metal, so it did not stop. Suddenly, someone garbed Alabaster and pulled him to a safe rock. It was Jason!
I loved how dramatic you got there. That was beautiful.
I'm sorry, I'm getting way too into this.
No, this is Gwen's voice, please.
No, it's not!
It's not.
Yes, but I like to annoy Gwen with this voice. Because she yells very, very high-pitched.
No, I don't. I don't yell in a high-pitched voice.